Hello guys, Vizar here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary, and we're back boys. We have our Dark Elves and our High Elves factions, our Immortal Empire. So I'm pretty hyped about it, and I was playing non-stop in the past 1.5 day, 2 days. I'm not sure how long has it been, but yeah, I have to say I'm pretty stoked about this. By the way, Dark Elves got the most changes and I love it. Their infantry was pretty bad, and I've been testing them, trying them, and they actually do something now. The lower tier infantry, the Bleak Swords, the Corsairs, all of them, Witch Elves even, they're all pretty good right now. So I have found out some bugs and some interesting changes as well. We will check them out for sure, but for now let's just jump into the armies and see what we have here. So let's highlight the units here so you guys can see it. From my front line, 5 units of Bleak Swords. Never leave home without bringing 5 of these guys. They're pretty awesome right now. They have really great stats. We have 2 Blackhawk Corsairs. No, never mind, one. I upgraded one of the Blackhawk Corsairs to the Sisters of Singing Doom, which are also buffed. So all of the units here are pretty much buffed. The Cobalt Knights got a rework and they're better now. The Blackhawk Corsairs, the Bleak Swords, even the Sisters. The units that didn't change, the Scourgeoners, Medusa got buffed. We have Dark Raiders who also received some buff as well. We have the Witch King himself, Malekith, in the front on top of his Velociraptor or Cold One. And yeah, it's a pretty decent army. We'll see how it does, and we'll get to the changes to Malekith in a minute. So let's get to our High Elf friends. We have a thematic fight because we have Tyrion here. I'm seeing 3 archers in the front line, 2 Lothran Sea Guards without shields in the flanks. For the secondary line, 3 units of White Lions of Grace. One of them is the Regiment of Renown, the Pureman Company, 2 Spearmen as well, and 1 unit of Ranger hiding in the forest, and Rohagra's Pride, the White Lions of Grace Regiment of Renown, a unit of Illyrian Reavers in the back as well. I think that's it. There's also a Mage of High here as well. I hope I didn't miss anything, so let's just get into the battle and see how we're going to play this game. This map is pretty wild, by the way. Let's see how we do. Alright guys, let's get into the battle and see how we're gonna deal with this army in this map, where our Dark Riders are already getting shot at, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what Malekith decided to bring. He's pretty strong right now, and his items gotta rework. Circlet of Iron gives power recharge, which is a pretty great item, combining that with Chillwind, which also got a change. I think it does more damage now. All of its damage is armor piercing. I'm not sure how it worked in Warhammer 2, but I'm pretty happy to try that out as well. And overall, yeah, he's pretty strong, especially with the changes to healing spells. Soul Stealer right now heals for 12% of the unit's HP, so even on Dragon it's going to do even more. So let's just get into the battle with our pretty sick banners, colors and stuff. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to get in with the Scourgeon Chariots. I wanted to fight some large units here. My opponent is not giving me any. The Tyrion and the Caster are on horse, but the other large units are hiding in the forest. So I'm just gonna pull back. Going in with Malekith. If you guys don't know, he's pretty good against range attacks. First of all, he has silver shield, bronze shield, and on top of his 15% missile resistance, he has a lot of armor, 110. Look at that chill wind spell, doing a lot of damage. That did around 2000, I think. Yeah, no, not 2000, but more than 1000. And here's a Grace of Malice going down, also doing a lot of damage to this unit. So the front lines meet. The Sisters are pretty eager to get into the front line. The Bleak Swords, who are gonna lose to the front line, to the high elf front line, even with their buffs, but they're pretty great right now. So Tyrion was pretty fast. I didn't even realize that he's here. I was able to get some of my Dark Riders around like this. Another beautiful chill wind. It has a pretty low cooldown as well. Look at that insane amount of damage. So yeah, we're doing fine, but I'm taking a lot of damage on Malekith, so I have to use a Soul Stealer, and that was a really nice fiery convocation, just destroying this unit of Bleak Swords. The other ones also got a what's the name of Sunfang? Yeah, Sunfang ability as well. So at this part, I'm just trying to run away from Tyrion because, yeah, even though I healed, this is not a fight I want to take. Tyrion has support. I don't. Now I do though. The Scourge Runners can shoot pretty nice. I don't know why they were shooting Tyrion at this stage. Look at this. Let's do this. I turned around. I used another chill wind here. That was pretty nice. And look at this. Look how smart these guys are shooting at Tyrion, and they're hitting with all of their bolts, I have to say, or harpoon bolts. And look at the damage that Tyrion took. So now with Medusa here, yeah, you guys didn't remember her, did you? So yeah, the battle was pretty melee focused, so I just brought Medusa into melee because look at her stats, it's insane. We were able to beat Tyrion pretty nice here. Another Gaze of Malice. I mean, it's insane how good Malekith is against the High Elves. Any faction with low HP, tightly packed formations, infantry are just going to get wrecked by Malekith's abilities. So Cold One Knights are trying to go deal with the War Lions here, and Rangers. They were able to beat my Black Oak Horses, which is understandable. I use another Soul Stealer. I'm trying to catch the Mage because I remember the fiery convocation that destroyed one of my units. These cold ones are not gonna finish off the Lions. They're just trying to hold a Mage in place while Malekith deals with her. She's casting some spells. No, she's using her items to get more Winds of Magic. Medusa is dealing with these infantry. They're not gonna be able to stop her mass and crazy animations. Tyrion is back, but this time Malekith is more healthy. And by the way, guys, let's slow down a bit. I couldn't have used that many Soul Stealers and Chill Winds if I didn't have this Circlet of Iron. I mean, it gives insane amount of power recharge, and you really need it with Malekith. He's actually a Witch King now. He can use spells and be useful, not just use Soul Stealer. So a lot of units here. Another Soul Stealer would have been nice, but we were able to deal with most of the range units from my opponent backline. These Dark Riders are dealing with archers. Malekith joining back in, trying to deal with Tyrion. The Sisters of Singing Doom are gonna rampage all of these units in a bit, and Malekith is active because he got his Murderous Prowess pop. Tyrion is Rampage, Medusa, and Malekith are dealing with him. But with that, it's just going to be an army loss. This was a showcase of Malekith because we didn't get a lot of action from him from other content creators in the early access. So I was pretty curious how he does, and have to say I'm not disappointed. He wasn't on his Velociraptor, and I did that by choice because I didn't get to show you guys, but the Mage of High had Tempest. So yeah, I didn't want to get shot down, and High Elves are the best faction if they want to fight you in the area, in my opinion. They have all the tools, so yeah, I have to keep that in mind. So Malekith paying for himself and then some, more than 60k damage dealt, nearly 2500 damage value, insane. The Medusa did fine. I didn't get to use all of her ammunition, or any, I think maybe 1 or 2 shots, but yeah, she did pretty good. She had a lot of HP. The Cold One Knights, one of them did really well. I'm not sure what happened to these guys. They probably got caught by some of these spearmen and these White Lions, so understandable. Dark Riders, one of them did really well. The other one killed a lot but didn't get the value back, which is fine. One of the Scourgeon and Chariots did fine as well. Black Oak Corsairs, now with their buff, they actually might be worth it. They actually deal decent amount of damage. This one didn't pay for itself, but still, I'm happy with the amount of value it was able to accrue. Sisters of Singing Doom, I picked this unit because I didn't have any terror causing units, at least before Medusa, but they're pretty decent at killing infantry. Unfortunately for me, my opponent brought a ton of them, so yeah, happy about that. Let's see how our opponent did. Tyrion did good. He was fighting and beating Malekith for the most of the game, but yeah, we were able to win. The White Lions, this one did really well, and this Sloth and Seaguard did fine. Rangers usually pay for themselves, they're pretty cost effective. Illyrian Reavers didn't do too much, and the rest, yeah, they weren't able to hold out for long. But I'm pretty stoked to show you guys Dark Elf and High Elf replays, and yeah, it's going to be a blast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing. Would really help me and my channel grow. And if you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description of this video. So guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoy Immortal Empires, and yeah, catch y'all later. Bye.